Hey Trax, how are you? We're just cruising home. Cruising home on the highway of life. Lucky Star bus. Boston to New York, Chinatown. Lucky Star. Beautiful day outside. 84 degrees. Mostly a blue sky. Hey Hammer Nails, how you doing, buddy? Tried to start up a couple times and I was glitching out. I don't know what it was. I don't think I had my Android pressed on the car. And thus, anytime I try to log into Pandora or Sirius XM, it was cutting out. So, but I think I figured it out now. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Grateful Dead, Not Fade Away, live. Checking out Jose a little earlier today. He was over there sitting in a hotel room. I guess he's waiting for a court. Stuck in New Jersey somewhere. What are you gonna do? You fuck up, you gotta go to court. That's the way it is. I guess he's got the hots for that stripper chick, Breezy Bree, or whatever his name is, Brooke, Breezy Brooke. This chick's out in North Carolina, I think, in probably like in her late 30s, early 40s, ex-stripper, riding around on a bicycle all over town. And, thirst trapping some Sims to give her money. Extensive criminal record, multiple felonies, multiple years in prison, this woman is, or has. But, she's found her niche on YouTube and she gets some cash from the Sims. That's the way it is in America. Terroristic threats. Is that what he did? Yeah. See the body cam on that arrest, if it ever comes out. If anybody ever gets a hold of that, let me know where it is, and I would like to check that out. The Jose arrest body cam. What happened with faded out? That's the way it is, guys. Traffic's not too bad today. I'm actually cruising 64 miles an hour in the slow lane. Let me try something here. Go to Sirius XM through the Bluetooth. Not connecting either. That's weird. Something's up with this shit. Maybe YouTube got around to finagling and disallowing the music to be played on their live streams. So I can't can't figure out what the problem is here. I used to be able to either play a Sirius XM channel or Pandora, and can't seem to do that now. And I'm on the road, so I can't really pay attention to effing around with that shit right now. I gotta watch the road here with the lunatics all about. Hello, Amy. We are cruising home. I'm Stan CT, also known as Fake Attorney Stan CT. You're watching the Stan CT podcast. I'll be on for another few minutes here. Since we don't have any music, why don't we do this? I'm a boomer, so I know all you younger people are blaming the boomers for everything, you know, the hard times and shit. So, you know, why don't you blame me? I'll take some hits here. You know, what did we boomers do that's wrong? You know, what happened? You know, was it me working $3.37 an hour, my first job? And was that a problem? What did we do wrong? What did the boomers do wrong? Mr. Boss, $100,000. All right, man. That's a good starting point, Mr. Boss. Once you get your first 100,000, the next 100,000 will come a hell of a lot easier, man. Hell of a lot easier. Use those investments. Use them like the rich people do. Use those tax advantages. The tax code was written for the wealthy, and so, you know, the wealthy class does not pay taxes any whatsoever. So, you know, that's the game. That's the game you're in here in this country. It's capitalism. The most important lesson I tell younger people is generational wealth was never, ever, ever built working for somebody else. So while you have time, find your niche, strike out on your own, take chances. If you fail, you got enough time to restart, redirect. When you get to be my age, 61, you know, I'm looking at the end of the line here. I'm not starting any businesses at this age. Yeah, maybe I will at home after I retire, but I'm not going to be as active or working as hard as I did, you know, the first 60 years of my life. No way, man. I'm coming back. Mr. Boss, I'm located in Connecticut, in the eastern United States of America. Connecticut is on the Atlantic coast. The top 5 states in the United States, also known as New England. My day is good, Trax. Very good. I got a lot done today. I put a dent in my work pile. I'm taking a bunch of shit with me. I'm going to work from home tomorrow morning for part of the morning. Got to go take care of a couple cases, and then I have a half day. Got a busy weekend planned with the family and with my girlfriend, and you know, back to work on Monday. That's the way it goes. Still on that hamster wheel, I am. Still on the hamster wheel, but I'm getting off this time next year, July next year. I'll be retired. I'll be on the beach somewhere, Miami Beach, maybe somewhere a little further north, maybe like Oak Island or Myrtle Beach or someplace. Sitting, chilling, man. Reading a book under a shady umbrella, having a cold beer or cold bottle of water. Maybe listening to a ball game, taking it easy. That's the plan, guys. corrupted kid, yes, very much so. Very much so. That's also known as the tax you to death state, Connecticut. Ridiculously high taxes here, even for older Americans. You know, just crazy. You know, they tax you every which way they can. Property tax, sales tax, gasoline tax, everything, food. Some articles of food are exempt from tax, but most of the food you buy in the stores is taxed. Illinois, okay. Illinois, what's up with Illinois? I heard their state pension is in trouble, like severely underfunded, to the point where they're asking the pension recipients to take a haircut or risk a complete bankruptcy and getting nothing. Tracks, do you know if they ever resolved that? This was going back a couple of years that this pension situation was going on over there in Illinois. That sucks, you know. People put in all these years and expecting to get a pension, you know, from a state, and the motherfuckers mismanaged it. Can't make that shit up, man. So what do we got going on as far as YouTube? Anything happening on YouTube? Any interesting channels I should be watching? I'm kind of getting into this retirement mentality, and I'm watching a lot of these older women and men that are retired and what they're doing, what they're going through. You know, a lot of them, you know, for the most part, that they're okay. You know, they saved up. A lot of people are trying to live on Social Security alone. That I see. There's a couple good channels, and you know, this one guy, he's out in Cleveland, I think, Ohio, and he's Buzz's Retirement Garage or something is the channel name. He does like a monthly accounting of where his money goes. Him and his wife paid off their house, so they still have to pay taxes and you know, the regular bills and everything. But he seems to be managing quite well with just living on Social Security. I think between him and his wife, they get something in the area of $3,000, maybe $3,500 a month. So not a lot, you know, but you know, more than the average. And the guy's doing quite well. He's managed, you know, a couple months he puts aside. He doesn't spend all the Social Security, a few $100s. Other months he has to dip into his savings. You know, he's got a pension. He's got, I think the wife has a 401k or something. So, you know, they have that backup plan if they need it. But, you know, that's got to be the goal for all you guys and gals that are younger, is to have money saved aside. Always pay yourself first, no matter what bills you have. If you're making $500 a week, take 10% of that, $50 right off the top, and put it in an account somewhere. You know, put it in a cookie jar, whatever. Save that every paycheck. Do that every paycheck. Pay yourself. That way you build up an emergency fund. Car breaks down or something, or you know, you need rent money or whatever, vacation money. Always pay yourself. When you get a few thousand set aside, open up a trading account with Robinhood or Fidelity or Vanguard or one of those companies. Start trading stocks, man. The market will never do you wrong over time. You know, the stock market has always exceeded the rate of inflation. So if you're invested in the market, in the Standard & Poor's 500 or the Dow, you should do okay over a long period of time, of, you know, decades. Hello, Nathan. How are you? I'm sorry, I'm driving, my friend. That's so I'm kind of watching the road here. going home. I'm gonna check on my parents, see how they're doing. Got to check the yard. Might have to mow the lawn today. See how it is. It's August, so the the grass doesn't grow as fast as it did last month or in June, but I'll check it out. See, if I have to mow the lawn, I'll mow the lawn. It'll take me about an hour or so to mow my lawn. It's not big. I'm sorry I couldn't play any music for you guys. The radio here glitched out, and let me see if I could just put good old FM radio on and play that. Will they fuck with that? I don't even have any FM programmed in, guys. That's how long ago I watched it. 99.1 WPLR. There we go. So I guess I could play FM radio. I'll do that next time, guys. It's not my problem. Jose Sanders is not my problem, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys. I'm home. Thanks for stopping by, whoever stopped by. Much love. I'll try to be back this weekend sometime.